We interrupt the internet with breaking news.
This just in, a baby monkey got a girlfriend before most dating apps loaded. A restaurant robot hit celebration mode like it had unresolved issues with tableware. And in England, dogs now have a luxury bus service because apparently your Labradoodle has a better commute than you do. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well, staying hydrated, and not getting body checked by decorative robotics at dinner. It's late, the world is strange, and I am once again underqualified for the amount of nonsense we're about to process. Welcome to Bob vs. the News, the only show where I step into the ring with reality, and reality immediately starts freestyling. Folks, Punch the Monkey is out here having a better spring than half the internet. Punch, the orphan baby macaque at a zoo near Tokyo who went viral clinging to a stuffed orangutan, has been socializing more with other monkeys as he grows more independent. That's beautiful. Punch really said, "Thank you, plush mother. I must now follow my heart." And honestly, good for him. A few weeks ago, this little guy was hugging a toy like rent was due. Now he's out here in a zoo-based coming-of-age romance. I love that the internet instantly promoted this to a full relationship. We saw one monkey grab a tail, and everybody was like, "That's it, book the wedding, tiny tuxedo, banana registry." Also, Momo-chan, great name, sounds less like a girlfriend and more like the wise aunt in a Studio Ghibli movie who teaches you to forgive. That's one round down. Let's go to the scoreboard before Punch starts giving a relationship advice. Bob comes out swinging with tenderness. Dangerous move. He remembered he had feelings. In California, a restaurant robot did what every bad coworker does. Lost control during a team building moment. At Haidilao Hot Pocket restaurant in Cupertino, a dancing humanoid robot knocked plates, chopsticks, and food flying while staff tried to restrain it. The company said it had been moved too close to a table during a built-in celebration mode routine. First of all, if I see a robot in an apron that says, "I'm good," while actively destroying dinner, I'm not reassured. That's not a status update. That's a threat. That's the most human thing a robot has ever done. Smiling, making a mess, ignoring feedback, and forcing 3 employees to intervene. This is not artificial intelligence. This is a Saturday night manager named Trevor. And I love the explanation. It was in celebration mode. Oh, okay. So the robot didn't malfunction. It just celebrated like an uncle at a wedding who heard one Pitbull song and forgot he has knees. Also, never trust any machine that can't tell the difference between dancing and assaulting a soup setup. You know what this really is? This is the future sneaking up on us in the dumbest possible way. Not lasers, Not world domination, just a robot punting chopsticks across a hot plate place while still trying to hit the course. Somebody had to drag it away and it kept smiling. That's not customer service. That's a villain origin story in soft lighting. If that robot ever locks eyes with Punch, this show becomes a summer blockbuster. Let's hit the scoreboard before that thing books itself for birthdays. Oh, the news answers with a steel-fisted cha-cha. Bob is reeling under a rain of utensils. And now, from England, a dog walking service has decided regular walking was not dramatic enough. Billy's Bus, part of a dog walking service in northern England, picks up dogs for a luxury ride before taking them out to run in the countryside. The bright yellow converted bus includes dog beds and safety harnesses. That's right, dogs now have a commute. Not a car ride, not hop in the back, a full canine shuttle service. Meanwhile, humans are still standing at a bus stop like Victorian ghosts, clutching coffee and regret. I love that it's called Billy's Bus, like this is some wholesome children's show. It's not. It's elite dog transportation. This is a puppy Uber Black. And of course it's bright yellow. Because when you're building a luxury dog shuttle, subtlety is for cowards. The part that really got me is the beds and safety harnesses. Beds on the bus. These dogs are out here traveling in greater comfort than people on cross-country flights. I'm sorry, but once a golden retriever has a better seating arrangement than I do, society needs a timeout. Also, imagine being one of the neighborhood dogs watching that bus pull up every morning. You'd lose your mind. This is not transportation. This is Coachella for Labradors. You know, just one dog gets on like he's a regular commuter too. No excitement. Just climbs aboard like, oh, rough week, Steve. Let's hit the countryside. That's it. I've had enough. Go to the scoreboard before somebody's cockapoo starts demanding a window seat. Bob steals one back with pure disbelief. We're heading into the late rounds and nobody feels safe. The news said, "You look tired, Bob," and then threw these at me. 2 men in Kenya were charged over hundreds of live ants allegedly headed for export, which means somewhere out there is a black market for bugs so niche, even the ants are like, this feels targeted. A Suriname toad that carries eggs in its back bred for the first time at Chester Zoo, proving nature still has the lead in the category of sentences I wish I had never heard. Belgium unveiled a World Cup away jersey inspired by René Magritte with the phrase, "This is not a jersey," which is the most art school way possible to sell a jersey. Final flurry. The news lands 3 petty shots and heads to the cards with a swagger. What we learned. Love is real, and apparently it starts with tail grabbing in a monkey enclosure. Never trust a smiling robot in an apron that needs 3 humans to stop dancing. And if dogs now have a luxury bus to the countryside, we need to admit they've quietly won. The news takes it tonight on technical absurdity. Bob made a respectable showing, but the robot ride really ran up the numbers. The winner by split decision, the news. Bob survives, but only because the monkey round restored his will to live. Good night, stay weird, and if your dinner starts dancing at you, leave a generous tip and back away slowly.